Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning and welcome. It's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. I think you're going to like this. There's 3 ears in this. Now the first one, it's an incredibly soggy ear infection, as you can probably already tell. Now when we put the camera in there to start with, it misted up the endoscope straight away. It's to do with the warmth, moisture that you tend to get when you get these infections. Quite a young lady this, from what I remember, a little bit nervous, understandably sometimes, because she's been having a bit, it's why it's a bit shaky sometimes. She was a bit nervous because obviously the ear is a very delicate thing and you want to look after it, don't you? But she's been having problems with it for a while, you know, so she was understandably a little concerned as to what was going on in there. And it does make a few little noises, especially when it's this soggy type of stuff like this. These are really difficult to do. So you're not going to get every little bit of this out. You'd literally be there all day. And it's not worth the risk, to be honest with you. Because when you're suctioning stuff like this, which is soggy skin, discharge, otorrhea, which is another word for discharge being produced in the ear. The whole purpose of it is to prepare it for a treatment, which is usually an antibiotic spray that I've asked the GP to prescribe. So getting every little bit is not essential, and quite risky as well, because this is the fine end tube here. What happens when you get these infections is the ear canal can swell up and get quite edematous. Edema, edematous, just another word for swelling. And it's extremely difficult to get both the endoscope and the suction tube inside this. So you know, it's quite a high risk doing a procedure like this, especially when it's as deep as this is as well, because all this discharge is kind of sat on the eardrum as well, a lot of it. So the primary aim when you're doing a procedure like this is to clear the blockage so the patient can hear again properly, which is just about to, I think, as this next bit possibly comes out. But to clear away as much as you can so that the treatment works, because if you put the treatment in the ear and it's still covered in this gunk, it's not going to work. It's just going to sit on top of this gunk, you know. So you need to make sure that you clear as much as you can, expose as much of the skin of the canal wall, so when the treatment's in there, it can start to work. It can start killing those bugs and germs that are causing a problem. So you can see this yellowish, slimy discharge that goes all the way back there. Now you will see, and I think it's in a second, the colour of the eardrum in the distance slightly change just as we suction a bit of this away. You can already see it's a bit bluey grey, can't you? There you go. Can you see just to the left hand side of the suction tube now? So we've revealed the majority of the eardrum there. I'm going to try and get a little bit more, because there is a bit of discharge there sitting at, just at the bottom of the eardrum there. But like I said before, you have to weigh the pros and cons of spending this long, this deep in someone's ear. You know, so I'm going to try and get a little bit more, just to make sure that the treatment works a bit better. But hoovering every little last bit of slime and discharging gunk, it's nigh impossible, to be honest, and not worth the risk. No, there we go. So you can see pretty much the entire eardrum now, so I'm more than happy with everything we've done. Yes, there are a few little specks here and there, but like I said, you have to weigh up the pros and cons of staying in there longer than you need to. We've prepared it more than adequately enough so that the treatment can work. And she noticed a big difference as well. She could hear a lot better straight away. So hopefully the treatment will finish that off. Another 2 ears here for you. This was a chap who came to see me who had been told by his doctor that he had an infection. I doubt it, to be honest with you, because there's no swelling, discharge or anything slimy at all in this. You've just got these 2 dry, hard chunks in both ears, quite deep down as well. It didn't say that it pushed anything in there, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, like I always tend to do. Again, fine-in tube this, mostly just because of how deep it was in the ear. and it wasn't the biggest one. So you can see a bit better when you use the fine end tube for this type of procedure. So you can already see a little bit of gap at the bottom, can't you? So try and get a little seal on that one, which I think we've got a decent grip there. Bring that forward. And another wax baby safely delivered. There we go, nice and clear that one. Other one, not quite as hard, but again I've stayed, because it is deep again, so I've stayed with a fine end tube there. But I think I had to change it to the full size tube, but I just wanted to see if I could separate it a little bit first. If I can separate it, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm trying to search for a reasonable grip, and then try to pull it around a bit. Now, he might have had a minor infection in this one because it's a bit dry and flaky. It may be the remnants of an old one, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you've got these pale flakes. There might well be flakes of old discharge and skin and what have you. It's possible there was one in here. But the skin of the ear canal looks not too bad now. So I'm just searching around for a decent grip there, so I can give it a little bit of a shake. I think we pulled it forward a couple of millimeters, and then it decided it wasn't going any further than that. Oh, I must say a quick thank you to everyone who subscribed recently, and everyone who subscribed years ago. I say years ago, only 1 year ago, wasn't it, when I started doing these? Because we just hit the 10,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, if that's where you're watching this. So a big thank you to you from me. It's much appreciated. I still can't believe how many of you lot like watching this kind of stuff. But the more the merrier. Tell all your friends. But yeah, I really enjoy making them for you and having a chat with you in the comments, as you know. It's getting increasingly difficult to keep up with them all, but I do try my best, I promise. But I do read every single one, of that I am sure. And I'll try to reply to as many as I can. I don't reply to the stupid ones. Actually, I tell a lie, I do. When was it? I think it was in between Christmas and New Year, wasn't it? I posted a video of how I reply to people who leave stupid or mean or nasty comments. Because as I've said before, it really doesn't bother me at all. No, it bothers quite a lot of people who get nasty comments. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting nasty ones that are particularly personal or horrible, then yeah, that's different. But I get a lot of, I was always told, ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. And so I've started giving some stupid answers out, and that's what I did in that video a while ago. I can't remember, what did they call it now? Oh God, I love an internet expert, something like that. Anyway, a lot of you like that. So what I've been doing, I've been saving up some of the comments. If someone leaves me a stupid comment, I'll give them a stupid reply or a bit of a roast, and I've been screenshotting those. So I'll maybe make it a regular thing. Maybe call it a wax roast, I don't know. But someone suggested maybe do one once a month. So I may well do that. I've already got about 30 odd of them saved. It does keep me amused, replying to these particularly stupid and inane comments. So just going to do a little bit of tidying up left on here. It's not essential to get this stuff here. But remember, he was finding it was a bit itchy. So I'm going to try and peel away a little bit of this this stuff around the lateral portion of the ear. And again, I think we've changed back to the fine end tube to do that. Try and get that last little bit there. Is she gonna come? Is it? Will it? A little bit tricky, that one. Doesn't want to know. I think we've got more than enough there. So there we go, and eardrum's looking not too bad at all. Another happy camper. He could hear a lot better straight away. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. But for now, take care of yourself, and I will see you later. Bye bye.